Welcome watchers, I am your host Zubair and in this video I am going to tell you about cryptocurrency. So let's start the video. What is cryptocurrency? A cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency that is secured by cryptography, which make it nearly impossible to counterfeit or double spend. Many cryptocurrencies are decentralized network based on blockchain. A defining feature of cryptocurrencies is that they are generally not issued by central authority, rendering them theoretically immune to government interference or manipulation. Now let us understand cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are systems that allow for secure payments online which are denominated in terms of virtual tokens, which are represented by ledger entries internal to the system. Crypto refers to the various encryption algorithms and cryptographic techniques that safeguard these entries, such as elliptical curve, encryption, public-private key pairs, and hashing functions. Now, what are types of cryptocurrency? The first blockchain-based cryptocurrency was Bitcoin, which still remains the most popular and most valuable. Today, there are thousands of alternate cryptocurrencies with various functions and specifications. Some of these are clones or forks of Bitcoin, while others are new currencies that were built from scratch. Bitcoin was launched in 2009 by an individual group known by pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. As of March 2021, there were over 18.6 million Bitcoins in circulation with a total market cap of around $927 billion. Some of these competing cryptocurrencies spawned by Bitcoin's success known as altcoins include Litecoin, Peercoin and Namecoin, as well as Ethereum, Cardano and EOS. Today, the aggregate value of all these cryptocurrencies in existence is around $1.5 trillion. Bitcoin currently represents more than 60% of the total value. What are advantages and disadvantages of cryptocurrency? Now let us discuss what are advantages. Cryptocurrencies hold the promise of making it easier to transfer funds directly between two parties without the need for trusted third party like a bank or credit card company. These transfers are instead secured by the use of public keys and private keys and different forms of incentive systems like proof of work or proof of stake. In modern cryptocurrency systems, a user wallet or account address has a public key, while the private key is known only to the owner and used to sign transactions. Funds transfer are completed with minimal processing fees, allowing users to avoid step fees charged by bank, financial institution for wire transfers. Then what are the disadvantages? The semi-anonymous nature of cryptocurrency transactions make them well suited for a host of illegal activities such as money laundering and tax evasion. However, cryptocurrency advocates often highly value their anonymity, citing benefits of privacy like protection for whistleblowers or activists living under repressive governments. Some cryptocurrencies are more private than others. Bitcoin, for instance, is a relatively poor choice for conducting illegal business online, since the forensic analysis of Bitcoin blockchain has helped authorities arrest and prosecute criminals. More privacy-oriented coins do exist, however, such as Dash, Monero or Zcash, which are far more difficult to trace. There are the special considerations. Central to the appeal and functionality of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is blockchain technology, which is used to keep an online ledger of all transactions that have been ever conducted, thus providing a data structure for this ledger that is quite secure and is shared and agreed upon by the entire network of an individual node or computer maintaining a copy of the ledger. Every new block generated must be specified by each node before being confirmed, making it almost impossible to forge transaction histories. Criticism of cryptocurrency. Since market prices for cryptocurrencies are based on supply and demand, the rate which a cryptocurrency can be exchanged for another currency can fluctuate widely, since the design of many cryptocurrencies ensures a high degree of scarcity. Bitcoin has experienced some rapid surges and collapses in value, climbing as high as $19,000 per Bitcoin in December of 2017 before dropping to around $7,000 in following months. Cryptocurrencies are thus considered by some economists to be a short-lived fad or speculative bubble. There is concern that cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are not rooted in any material goods. Some research, however, has identified that the cost of producing a Bitcoin, which require an increasingly large amount of energy, is directly related to its market price. Cryptocurrency blockchains are highly secure, but other aspects of cryptocurrency ecosystem, including exchanges and wallets, are not immune to the threat of hacking. In Bitcoin's 10-year history, several online exchanges have been the subject of hacking and theft, sometimes with millions of dollars worth of coins stolen. Nonetheless, many observers see potential advantages in cryptocurrencies, like the possibility of preserving value against inflation and facilitating exchange while being easier to transport and divide than precious metal and existing outside the influence of central banks and government. Now, FAQs time. What is cryptocurrency in simple words? Cryptocurrencies are systems that allow for secure payments online which are denominated in terms of virtual tokens. How do we get cryptocurrency? An investor can purchase cryptocurrency through crypto exchanges like Coinbase, Cash App, and more. What is the point of cryptocurrency? Many experts see blockchain technology as having serious potential for uses like online voting and crowdfunding, and major financial institutions such as JP Morgan Chase JPM see the potential to lower transaction costs by streamlining payment processing. What are the most popular cryptocurrencies? Bitcoin is by far the most popular cryptocurrencies, followed by other cryptocurrencies such as Litecoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. How does cryptocurrency make money? Cryptocurrencies allow for secure payment online which are denominated in terms of virtual tokens which are represented by ledger entries internal to system. Investor can make money with cryptocurrency by mining Bitcoin or simply selling their Bitcoin at a profit. Hope you have got a knowledge about cryptocurrency.